And we're here, dear listener, this afternoon for today's game between Erith Town and Deal Town. I'll make the same pun I just made a minute ago before the cup. Deal or no deal?
Very good, Mike. Yeah, good pun.
You laughed last time.
I did. It was very good.
Second time when I get home.
Yeah. So original. It is so original. They've probably heard that a few times. Deal, where are they currently in the table, Chris? They're around mid-table?
I believe.
Eighth.
Oh, wow.
6 points below us.
So that's not too bad. So it is. So it's a big game for both teams, if you will.
It is.
Yeah. So Erith Town, obviously in their traditional red and black. There's a slight mist in the air, if you will. Mist.
That thing called rain. Yeah, fine rain.
And fine rain.
The sun and the rainbow will be out soon, I reckon, as well.
Absolutely.
Over the Stanmore Stadium.
Over the Stanmore Stadium, not the Erith Stadium, the Stanmore Stadium. There's, again, the usual quite a full house in the ground so far, but not many in the seats due to the fact this is where the rain hits you. So a lot of people have stood in the terraced area. Erith Town in their traditional red and black. I say traditional, well, recently the traditional has been the yellow and black, and Deal are in some weird white and black. Oh, that's a good tackle. It's a great tackle. White and black... look out. Basically, they've got a black shoulder, which is reminiscent of a Roman gladiator.
Yeah.
Or is that going a bit too far?
And then weird diagonal stripes at the bottom, which is just strange.
It's like a Roman gladiator mixed with a flooring design from Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen.
It looks like they got them from Tiles R Us.
Yeah. Other tile shops are available. Erith, as we know, going to this game comfortably in a playoff place after four wins from 4 competitions. We've got a new goalkeeper this week due to the injury from Mackenzie Foley.
Yeah, so I gather. I didn't realise he was injured until I got here, and then and we have this new guy. So we're ready to be seeing what he's like, because I've never seen him play.
Yeah, great. Oh, that's a good point there. Good ball there from Dyer. The Diag, they're looking for the offside. So Henry Arnold plays inside to Harry Taylor, who just plays it. Just plays it back, and it's cleared by Deal. Where Ryan Mahal does well to deal with it at the back, and now we're playing along the back line. Currently 0-0. Couple of minutes in. That
diagonal on the shorts is a bit strange, isn't it, Rob? I suppose, as always, we could, if anyone knows why that's there, email info@erithtown.com.
Yeah, because info@erithtown will tell us all about Deal's kit. The shot from distance, just goes wide for a goal kick. Shot there by Tom Ash, who this morning was helping at the soccer school.
Lovely.
Good lad.
He's a good lad. He done well. Yeah, I think the kids really enjoy it. So yeah.
Well, he's not that much older than them.
Well, that's it.
He's currently at university.
19.
19. No, 19. Yeah. As the song would suggest. But as always, we will come back when anything happens in this game. And I'm free up the Dockers. 1, 2, 3.
Up the Dockers.
Up the Dockers.
6 minutes into the game, we've had quite a bit of abuse from the Deal bench and also the fans in the Stanmore from Deal. What do we think?
The Deal Hards.
The Deal Hards. The Deal Hards indeed. But yeah, I'm not sure what the constant abuse of the referee is all about.
It's because there was a fair challenge for a header, and the Deal player decided to roll around on the floor and hold his shoulder like he'd just been axed. And the referee just sort of looked at him and nodded it away. And of course they didn't like that. They wanted a free kick just outside the area. So,
As you know, on the Dockers debate, we are always impartial and non-biased, regardless to what
it as I see it.
Call it as we see it, regardless to how some away teams may view our publication. What did you think of that, Chris? I mean, he's coming off now with a bag of ice, it looks like.
Well, it was a fair challenge, shoulder to shoulder for me. But, we all differ on opinions.
Clearly we do. And Chris, I have to say, if there's any jobs going at the BBC with your impartiality, I'll make sure you apply. Because, I think you're very, very good at it. Free kick comes in high from the goalkeeper. I forgot his name, so I will have a look at team sheet shortly to remember. It's cleared by Deal and then flicked forward up to the 10. Is that the 10? The 11, should I say? The 10 now, he was off with a head injury, he's now played the ball crossfield. I don't think he meant that one back to the fullback, but still it went to the target. And to be fair to Deal, it's quite a good pace they're playing so far, but with the pace they're playing, little things like that happen where you lose possession.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a bit kick and rush from both sides at the moment. I think we're trying to get it down on the floor and play it, but we're being thwarted in that by the fact that every time Deal get it, they do these insane...
Shot from distance on the edge of the box by Deal. and it goes out for a corner after bouncing off of Tom Ash. It was one of those. I think if it was on target, it might be the goalkeeper. Took a bit of a deflection. Chris, we're commenting on the Tops Tiles style kit of the outfielders. What do we think of the flamingo pink of the goalkeeper?
Yeah, you've got to be brave to wear it, that's all I'm going to say.
It's not pink, it's salmon.
Oh, is it salmon?
As they say. The corner's taken quickly, whipped in the box. JJ somehow does some kind of bicycle kick to get it away. Header, and just tipped over by the Erith Town goalkeeper. No, I'm not going to. Don't worry. The space is saved. There's even more coarse language. I mean, Henry Arnold rightly goes to challenge the goalkeeper and he gets accused of GBH. Henry Arnold, what a guy. I nearly forgot.
Yeah, what a guy. He got to the ball clearly before. I mean, not being funny, you go to the ground here, he had one eye on the ball. That was all he did. And yes, there was a coming together, him and the keeper, but that's going to happen.
Corner comes in now from Erith. Corner comes in now for Erith and it gets headed clear at the near post. Again, he really should be beating the near post there. Lofted back over by JJ Atwell's the right wing to. Is that Milo out there? Looks like it. Milo, yep, crosses it in nice and deep towards Harry Taylor and it goes out for goal kick. Do you think that was a potential GBH there by Henry Arnold? What a guy.
Not a chance. He had as much right to go for it as a 50-50 ball as the keeper did. The only difference is the keeper didn't use his feet. He used his midriff. Yeah. So,
Not the smartest moves, but the keeper keeps it out and it remains 0-0. Throwing on the left-hand side there from Dill and it goes high and out for a goal kick without anyone touching it. So just thought I'd quickly mention we've got the... you pick the goal scorer time thing. Pay £1.
The golden goal?
Golden goal. I've got 59.
I've got 32.
Is that 5 minutes 9 seconds or is it 59 minutes?
If they scored in 5 minutes 9 seconds, it would have been 50. It would have been 5 minutes 9, but it's not. It's 59 now that moment has gone. So just on the hour mark, I'm expecting a goal and a few quid back, which would be quite nice. Hopefully. But do you want to advertise it a bit more, Rob, seeing as that's what you're good at? Yeah, Rob's a bit like the remember in Bruce Forsyth's The Price It Was Right. One of the people in dresses who used to advertise the cars and the holidays. I'm not sure you had to wear the sparkly dress today, Rob, because it's an audio show. But describe the golden goal for dear listeners.
That's because at weekends my name is Susan. So you pay £1, you get given a raffle ticket with a number on it.
1 to 90.
1 and 90. And then whichever minute the goal is scored, you win some money. I don't know how much, but that's basically what you win.
Well, I will find out in the 59th minute how much we win, Rob. And it's the first goal, isn't it? It's when the first goal is scored.
It is when the first goal is scored. I have 32, so I'm hoping that we stick one away in the 32nd minute. But if we don't... Now, here's the argument. Like, is it 31 minutes and 15 seconds? Is that the 32nd minute?
No, that's the 32nd minute.
32 minutes and whatever?
No.
Or is that the 31
31-15 class is the 32nd minute. Now, who's out on the outside? Henry Arnold, what a guy. Cuts in on his right foot and it's blocked by the Dill defence. But, so that's what it is. That's the 32nd minute when it's 31 and anything else. Chris, what number would you have gone for if you had a spare £1?
I reckon around about 38 minutes sounds good to me. I reckon towards the end of the half, I'm going for a shot from distance today, skimming across the lovely turf down here at Stanmore, and there you go, 38 minutes. I'm going for 1-0.
I would have
before half time. Good time to score.
I would have purposely been awkward, and if you'd have had 32 and 33 was available, I would have had that, just to be that bloke. But Dill, so going back to the game at the moment, we're about 15 minutes in. One thing I will say about Dill is they do find those long passes quite nicely, don't they?
They do love a crossfield ball, there's no two ways about that. And they are quick at getting to them because they know that's what they're going to do. So we need to be a bit more aware of that and realise that when we're trying to emulate and we don't quite have that in our locker because it's not something we practice.
No, exactly. Erith Town now on the break there. Ladic has got the ball, he's about to play out wide. Nice little 1-2 movements there by Ladic, Milo and James Dyer, but just didn't come off there. Great tackle by Ryan Mahal for it to go out for a throw. I think both sides in the nicest way, not in a...
They're sort of cancelling each other out.
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say. I just had to go behind the goal to get a ball that had accidentally gone on the pitch. So what have I missed?
Not an enormous amount is the short answer. A lot of running around, a lot of shouting.
So not the chance, no. The very good chance that Erith had when, I can't remember who went forward now, but it was Lagic. Yeah, it was a good chance, wasn't it? When the keeper made a double save and we should have scored. It was a cross from James Dyer was a shot, wasn't it? Keeper saved, and then follow up by Ladix. Just had to beat the keeper, and he found the keeper, shall we say?
Good thing he's here, really, Rob, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was away with the fairies, as I have been most of the week, to be fair.
Yeah. Not been too well, have you, Rob?
No.
What's the Scar reggae song? Night Nurse.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Other
which you can't buy anymore, because apparently it's among the list of substances that contain chemicals that give you heart attacks and strokes. So we're not allowed to have them anymore. We just got to put up with the fact that we've got a cold, and that's the end of it.
Absolutely, but it will make you stronger.
So they say.
Just like the Britney Spears song, "Stronger Than Yesterday." That's what you will be, Rob. That could be something upon at half time. 0-0. Getting nervous, Rob? You getting nervous?
The only thing I'm nervous about is it's now 31 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
If I don't score now, I'm not getting the golden goal.
How would you feel about that, Chris? Would you be nervous if we was coming up to 40 seconds of your goal time?
38th minute.
Yes! You couldn't write it.
Rob got a minute?
Yeah. 32nd minute, quick, double check the clock. Oh, look at that.
Got to wait for Paul to read it out.
Unbelievable. We need to get a photo of this for the socials. I can't believe it. Literally, it's as if they knew it. It's scripted.
Hey!
How do you feel about that?
No, Rob.
Gutted. Gutted.
Oh, gutted about the goal or gutted about the time?
Both.
If you're going to 30 more seconds, come on. Never mind.
If they hadn't taken so long taking that corner,
Yeah, exactly.
mine would have been the glory.
Never mind. 1-0. So it was a corner coming in from left-hand side. Ball ricochets around in the box a little bit before being slammed home into the roof of net. 1-0 Erith Town. We've literally just finished celebrating that goal. And then Jamie Miller. And then describe that one. They've still have come in and equalised.
Yeah, they had a corner. The ball came in, bounced around in the area a little bit, and then we went to clear it, and it hit someone. I'm not sure who. One of our players in the back of the head, and went in the goal.
Oggy.
Goalkeeper didn't stand a chance.
No.
Which is really irritating.
As soon as the team reset, we find ourselves 1-0. It's very disappointing so far to be conceding so soon after taking the lead. But again, it's all stale. Talking about blinking competitions earlier on, we both blinked very much at the same time. 1-0. Bit of a calamitous error there, nearly, wasn't it? The goalkeeper mistimes the bounce, nearly goes over his head, ends up getting punched out. Oh my God, nearly punched out for a corner. Resulting corner, you heard the groans there. The corner comes in. Deal player leaps really well. He jumps in the air like a startled gazelle who's seen a lion. Headers it. Look there from Brian. Thanks, Brian. I like the analogy. The analogies we use there are superb. The assessor there clearly not involved neither. Oh, well, you don't like him. Got to stay professional there. Look, he's having a listen with his pen in hand. Gazelle is Gazelle, if you want to write that down. So salmons are too obvious. We need gazelles or those. And anyway, earlier on, the gazelle headers the ball into the post. After all that, the ball goes out for a throw. The throw-in comes in, bounces in the Erith Town penalty box and gets tapped in. Not being funny, up until 5 minutes ago, it was very even. Last 5 minutes, it's all deal.
Yeah. It is. But also, we seem to have Calamity J in goal. So,
I mean, you can't blame the goalkeeper for that header. That header was class. The one that hit the post.
Well, the one that hit the post was, yeah. But that stupid goal that he just let in there, plus the one that the ball bounced over his head and he only just managed to knock it out for a corner, which they scored from. So they need to
sort it out, really.
Yeah.
Adam Woodward there, you heard him on microphone how he thinks about the defending at the moment. As I was just saying there, Chris, last 5 minutes have been horrendous.
Just defensive mistakes, isn't it? I mean, long throws, they're not really marking a person, and just poor defending.
Essentially,
the Deal Ultras in the corner there.
Yeah.
They can smell blood in the water.
Yeah.
From being 1-0 up and doing reasonably well in the blink of an eye, 2-1. To Deal Town at the Stanmore Stadium. So half time, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, considering we're at home, I don't know, they're a bit lacklustre, I think, today. And I think Dill have looked quite sharp with their passing, and they probably deserve to be 2-1 up at half time. I mean, but both the goals are avoidable. I'm sure Adam won't be happy because I think, they just haven't marked well. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is. We're 2-1 down half time with everything to do in the second half.
Yeah, the Twitter did say 2 moments of madness, really. And I think that's what it was. The goalkeepers made a mistake that's led to the corner, which they then scored. They've hit the post, and then the long throw came from. So yes, even though there was a couple of passages of play there, you can still say it was within a minute of conceding that corner completely. Didn't need to. Yep. Let's just say that. The goal was for the second goal. The first goal was straight after kick-off, when really, you've just gone one up. You are now controlling the tempo as you should be. Do you know what? I think you're right. I think it has been a bit lacklustre. I wouldn't say that Erith are playing particularly bad. It's just very goal shy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of chances as well, and to be honest with you, if it better finishing, and you're probably looking at 2 or 3 on the Erith side. So even I say they're lacklustre, I just think the general play hasn't been there from the midfield.
There's
and
no
everything today.
There's no spark.
But they've still created chances, and they could have quite easily had a second or third with better finishing.
Yeah, Dill to compliment them, to be fair. Their crossfield play's quite nice. They attack quite nicely. They get the ball up the pitch well. Quite shaky at the back, if I'm being if you want to be gospel to both sides, quite shaky at the back. That needs to be worked on from Dill. But we're an Erith podcast, so what do the Dockers need to do second half, Chris?
I think they need to be a little bit more energy in their play. A little bit more from the wings. I would say the Diets and James Dyer and Henry Arnold both didn't really get in that first half for me. So I think if we can get them in the play a bit more, I think a little bit more hold-up play from Henry Taylor up front, and just a bit more energy. And I think they're well in this game, and they can still turn it around. So
for me, I personally, we're big fans of all the players on the pod. We're not just saying that because we're the official pod. They're a good side. They're a good side to cover. I think we need the midfield to pull a few more strings down.
Yes, totally. That's what I'm sort of alluding to. So, yeah, if they can do that, play a little bit more, I think, in Dill's half, put them under pressure, I think the goals will come.
Yeah. We're not at this yet. It's 2-1, but, oomph, lads, oomph. I'm hoping, even though this is recorded, you'll obviously this a few days later, but I can channel the oomph now. Oomph. Give us an oomph, Chris.
Oomph.
2-1 Dill. So we're back for the second half. We were just saying at half-time, Robbo, you was having a cake and a sarnie.
World-class cake, it's got to be said.
World-class cake. Basically, Erith aren't playing particularly bad, but there doesn't seem to be much oomph.
No, it's all a bit lacklustre at the moment, which is a shame. And we could do with injecting a bit of pace into proceedings, especially up front. We're taking too long to once we get on the attack, we're taking too long to get the supporting players up there, and then we end up we give them enough time to get back, get their shape, and block us off, which is all kinds of wrong, really.
We were saying at half-time as well how crucial they have been to Erith Town this season. We really need Milo and Miller, or whoever comes into that centre midfield, to really start pulling some strings. Well, as I say that, Milo runs down the left wing, nips the ball off a player, tries to play a crossfield ball nicely to Henry Arnold on this right-hand side. Henry Arnold now looks up, tries to play a ball back across, plays it inside, nice stuff to Harry Taylor. Harry Taylor. Poor pass gets cut out there. But no, we were just saying we really need the midfield to start pulling some of these strings. They've got the ability to.
They definitely have the ability to. They're just a bit off the pace at the moment, and they need to get their act together. Yeah. Because like you say, we're getting chances, we're getting there, we're just not doing anything with it.
Yeah. One thing I will say, for a team 2-1 up, they're not an entirely positive bunch, are they?
No, they're moaning and shouting about everything, taking as many minutes out of the game for everything that they possibly can. They're playing like a team who's 8th in the table and 6 points behind us and thinks they should be better off. So,
Did you see someone who's actually, do you know what, to be fair to them, gone to the trouble of bringing cards down there on the left? They were waving yellow. They were waving yellow and red cards after that 50-50. I mean, I didn't see it. I had to go around the back of the goal. But apparently
It's
it was a 50-50. There was a bit of a crunch. I say hands up, I didn't see it, so I'm only going by your unbiased view.
There was a bit of a crunch, but it was a 50-50 ball. Both players were entitled to go for it. Because our player got up, the referee decided to give him a yellow card and let their player just roll around on the floor. And then they took, 6-7 minutes at least to look at him going down. It took 6 or 7 minutes to treat him. And then he comes off, and then as soon as the referee blows the whistle, he's off. He rises like Lazarus from the grave and straight onto the pitch, sprinting like I don't know what.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit slower.
maybe a tad slower.
Maybe a tad. Not much though.
No.
He would have been quicker if he weren't injured.
Yeah.
It remains 2-1 here to Dill, the away team at the moment, as a flick-on goes back to the goalkeeper. We need that oomph, Rob. Give us an oomph.
Oomph.
There we are. That'll do. 3-1 there. Adam Wood was looking for a foul there, but I mean, I heard you say ref before anything happened. But
Ladic got pulled back. It was definitely a foul. The referee decided to ignore it. While everyone was standing there wondering why the referee hadn't given the foul, they decided to run in and have a shot, which deflected off of. I think it was Ronnie, but I'm not sure. But they had a shot deflected and completely wrong-footed the keeper. It's just the second time that's happened.
yeah,
it's
not going well, is it? It's not going well at all. I mean, in truth, do you know what? Let's just put all the cards on the table. Like my boy just come over and said, "Who do you think's man of the match at the moment?" I don't think there's anyone who's having an absolute blinder for her so far. Do you?
No, not at all. I think it's been poor all round. It's been lacklustre. They're playing like a team that's been out on the razz all week, and if they all turned up and they all had the beer sweats, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah. What do you think of that one?
Well, I was down the other end of the ground, it's hard to see another deflected goal. Was there a foul in build-up? I don't know. It was, yeah, apparently.
There are some say that there is, but yeah, it's just the oomph isn't there. You know, it's 4:15 now. So another 15-20 minutes left of the game.
I think there's a long stoppage there, so you might have a little bit longer.
Yeah, a bit longer than normal, but yeah, I think
just the energy levels don't seem there today for me.
I mean, which is a shame because, like we said before the game started, Erith coming into this, 4 wins from 4 in all competitions. Is that Ollie Milton coming on now? Yeah, it is, isn't it? 2 substitutions now. Henry Arnold seems to be coming off.
Important to get the next goal, really, isn't it? They've got to get this next goal to put a fight in and see whether they can get back to 3-3 and then go from there.
Yeah.
Next 10 minutes is going to be crucial.
So Henry Arnold's coming off there. We're waiting for a second, but
No, it's Harry Taylor's coming off.
Oh, Harry Taylor as well. Harry Taylor's coming off, but it's
and Henry Arnold.
Henry Arnold and Taylor coming off, but there's got to be something, isn't there? Lovell and
Jack Lovell and Ollie Milton.
Ollie Milton take the field, but there's got to be something because this just isn't going to town. It isn't going the way that Erith Town want, should I say?
No,
but
not going to town either.
No, it's not. 3-1. Dill corner now coming in from the right hand side. Erith have obviously sussed out that short ball by having a 2-man wall. Comes in on the left foot. Keeper unchallenged drops it. And now the chance to throw that ball out quicker could have been done. It's not been the brightest of debuts so far for the Erith Town goalkeeper, has it, Rob?
No, he's I don't know if it's nerves or what, but he
I mean, because that was
generally hasn't been at the races.
I mean, that was a great save in the first half.
That
he's tipped over, and he had a couple of good moments, but he's
had more mistakes than he's had moments, unfortunately.
One thing I will say though, and it's always the cliche with goalkeepers, and I'm not getting anyone out of jail or trying to again be biased, but what I'm saying is, you make a mistake, you're a goalkeeper, they score.
Yeah, everybody notices when the goalkeeper makes a mistake, and that's part of the problem. But the trick there is just don't make the mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
The number of times he's come out to the edge of his box for a ball and it's just bounced over his head.
Yeah, but it's like, do you know what? I normally agree with Chris. He's like Michael Fish when it comes to the weather. He did predict that these surface would be difficult to play on, and that ball is skidding around and catching some people off guard.
I thought you were going to say he said there'd be no hurricane.
Yeah, exactly. It's just he's bald and he's growing a moustache like Michael Fish.
Like Bill from Guess Who, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a good shout. That's a new thing we could do. In Erith Town, Guess Who? Which player would be who, do you think? Answers to info@erithtown.com. 3-1 to Dill.
Today was the first
handball been awarded to Erith Town here. Zoolander's got the ball.
Yeah, they just put up 5 minutes of added time, and just as they did that, we had a corner, came in, bounced around, definite handball, and now Dyer looks like he's going to take the pen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a situation where maybe the Dockers have had some pressure. We have been pushing on. Not sure if you're a Dill fan, you'd be happy to concede a penalty so softly. Big screams for handball. It was a handball. It was given. We're just standing this now. The referee's making sure everyone's outside the box. Maybe this could see a late splurge. What do you think?
Yeah,
what do you think?
Calm penalty. I reckon he starts in the bottom corner.
Yeah, there you go. Bottom corner. The goalkeeper's doing the usual. Goalkeeper's doing the usual. Keep hold of the ball for as long as he can. And the referee's not letting him have the ball. Get the ball off him. Oh, behave. Yeah. The goalkeeper's pretending he's been knocked out now.
Yeah, I think the goalkeeper's looking to get the 7 sent off there.
Simulation.
Yeah. A simulation.
Should be a yellow card.
Yeah. 3-2 to Erith Town. Someone make sure the goalkeeper's all right, please. We've just had another compliment about the commentary. Granted, it's from one of the players who plays for me's dad, so he's clearly trying to get him back in the side. But we'll take it. We'll take it.
Really inspirational commentary today.
You feel like you're here, don't you?
A lot of fact finding.
A lot of fact. You feel like you're here when you're listening to this show.
We've nicknamed him today the Stat Man. He's been given a lot of stats.
The Stat Man. We've got the Stat Man, the Webmaster, because Rob does the IT. I have no idea how that's an Erith Town throw, but it's been given. Well done, ref. We'll stay here. We'll stay here for the last few moments. Nice long throw in the box. Let's see if we can get a flick on there by Ryan Hall. Unlucky. Falls to the edge of the box. Dyer scuffs it. Takes a deflection. Not sure what that was. Keeper claims it in the pink.
That should be all, Michael.
That should be it, unfortunately, for Erith Town. The Dill bench are very confused there. They clearly didn't see the deflection everyone else saw. And it remains 3-2 to the away side. Full time, the final whistle goes. A late flourish from the Dockers, but not enough indeed, Patrick. Not enough indeed. We won't give the surname for GDPR reasons. But yeah, Rob.
Yeah, gutting really. We could have, if we'd been on our game, I reckon we could have taken them, but we weren't on our game at all for 90 minutes. Little, like you say, late flurry at the end, but too little, too late.
Yeah, and to be fair to Dill, I know what you're saying. Erith Town over the past few weeks might have got the result, but it weren't to be. Dill played right. They knocked it around quite nicely.
Probably a fair result. Looking at it, like you said, 90 minutes. Dill probably deserved to win.
And let's be honest as well with Dill, they've scored 3. They've also hit the post, and they somehow missed from a yard out. So, what can we say?
I still think
different result, really.
Yeah. Back to the drawing board.
I still think on our day, if we'd been on it, they wouldn't have had those chances.
No, exactly. A few things need tightening up, need to be worked on. 2 goals for Adam Woodward's team gets the goal difference down. If there's any consolation to take from that, round of applause for both teams who leave the field now. On to VCD Athletic next Tuesday.